So when we're talking about holding on to our own innocence and our own sense of our own innocence, what we're doing is we're talking about hanging on to our self-worth. And our self-worth is where our confidence comes from, right? Our confidence, it says, hey, I'm a good person trying to do good things. And I'm a good person trying to do good things with good people. And hopefully I can have a reasonable expectation that people I encounter and people I interact with are doing the same thing. And why is that an expectation? Because I'm trying to do that. And because I'm honestly and innocently trying to do that, I deserve it too. I deserve for people to treat me as well as I'm trying to treat them. So we're going to go back to the table, the kitchen table, the coffee table, and the fridge milk incident. Okay. But we're going to flip the perspective and look at it from the other side. So we've walked down and we've stubbed our toe and we banged our knee and we spilled milk all over ourselves. And in a perfect world, we would be centered and grounded in our innocence and be able to assign innocence and recognize the innocence in the coffee table, the kitchen table, and the people who might have moved it, and whoever the jerk-faced jerk was that left the cap off the milk, right? And we can just kind of take it all as, that's not going to affect my self-worth because I'm not taking it and interpreting it and feeling like everybody in the house did that to me on purpose because I'm a jerk-faced jerk and they hate me, right? The next step of that is to do that for yourself. Right? Because being interested in our own innocence, being genuinely and innocently curious in our own sense of innocence is what allows us to start seeing it in other people, right? And the cool thing is that when you are coming from the right place and you see it in other people, guess what you do? You automatically create space for you to receive that yourself, right? And that's how we actually build that skill. That's how we actually build the confidence in our connection and interest to our innocence and it as a reflection of our self-worth, right? Because if you ever talk to people who like truly are confident and value themselves, they don't feel a need to like put other people down. They don't feel a need to be mean to people unnecessarily. They don't make fun of people. They don't compare themselves to people, right? Generally speaking, and they don't even have to go out of their way to show you those things. They just kind of do them, right? That's a person who is really consciously aware and connected to their own innocence. In other words, they're like, hey, I have value. I can contribute to good things. And there's a whole bunch of stuff I don't know. And I don't have to know everything in order to contribute value and to do good things. In other words, I can be loved and valued even though I'm not perfect because I'm really proficient at being a good person in ways that are meaningful to me. So you walk down the stairs and we flip that perspective around by being connected to the possibility of your own innocence and seeing the innocence in other people. You don't take the fact that the coffee table was maybe in a different spot and you stubbed your toe on it like the universe is out to get you. And like that happened, you banged your toe because you're a bad person, because you don't have any value, because you're guilty of something, right?
And that's why the universe is out to get you.
That's right. And the universe is now giving you factual, concrete, painful proof. Oh, see, you did something wrong and now you're getting punished for it. Now you're going to pay for it, right? Then you walk to the kitchen table and you bang your knee and it's bleeding. Oh, crap. You must have done something really wrong. Really bad. You must have really deserved this because you're not really worth much. And if the universe is telling you, and then the people in the universe are conspiring to tell you, that's pretty hard not to take personally if you're disconnected from your innocence. Then you get to the fridge, you open the bang, you spill milk all over yourself. Well, then you're like, whoa, wait a second. Okay, so now, not only is the universe telling me that I'm worthless and deserve to be punished, people in the universe are conspiring to do that. Now, this particular person, called my husband or my older brother or my aunt, has now decided, deliberately from their own determination, that I'm a jerk-faced jerk, I'm not worth anything, and I deserve to be punished and humiliated. Not so fun, right? And not so fun because I do it too, right? I know exactly how that feels. I know exactly where that collapses me. I know exactly when and how it collapses me. But again, flip that lens and I step back and go, okay, wait a sec. Hold on a second. Okay, so, well, I know the table The coffee table, it has no intent. Okay, I banged my toe because it was in the dark and I was tired and I wasn't looking. Yeah, so I'm responsible that I banged my toe, but it's not my fault. I didn't know the table was moved. Walk to the kitchen table, bang my knee, cut my knee open. Well, okay, yeah, so, yeah, I remember the kids saying they were going to move the kitchen table after dinner because they were trying to vacuum, and I guess they just didn't put it back, and I didn't expect that it would be there. And I banged my knee, and it really hurts. And yeah, they're responsible for not putting the kitchen table back, and I'm responsible for not like paying extra attention to think that the kitchen table might not be back in the spot it was. But I didn't bang my knee on purpose. Yeah, I guess maybe they didn't not remember to put the table back on purpose either. Maybe they had homework that they forgot and they got scared and ran up to get their homework done because they didn't want me to get mad at them for not doing their homework. So did they do it on purpose? Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Get to the fridge. You know where I'm going, right? It's like, okay, cap's off, milk spills all over you. Oh, well, yeah, I know my husband came in and had a really super stressful day and had like crazy heartburn from his lunch and drank some of the milk and then got really sick to his stomach and ran up to the bathroom so he didn't throw up all over the kitchen that I had just cleaned. I guess he forgot to put the milk lid back on properly. Oh, so maybe he doesn't think I'm a jerk-faced jerk either. He just was gonna barf all over the place and kind of forgot to do something that I've forgotten to do myself sometimes. Right? And we're not talking about a quick fix. We're not talking about faking it. We're not talking about positive thinking. We're not talking about convincing yourself that nothing's wrong. Right? But we're just giving as much voice to the possibilities and the set of possibilities that don't make you a worthless jerk-faced jerk, that people are out to get and prove that you're a jerk-faced jerk, as much as we're giving to the voice of, well, I'm a jerk-faced jerk and everybody hates me and is out to get me, right? We're not saying that even one's better than the other, right? We're just going to listen to the possibility of both, as opposed to only ever listening to the one that guarantees, no matter how I slice it up, that I'm a jerk-faced jerk who's worthless. And that's not just an exercise like of, positive thinking, right? As you apply that more and you start to realize that that other possibility where it could all just be unintentional. Yeah, there's milk all over your shirt. Yeah, you cut your knee. Yeah, you hurt your toe. But nobody was trying to do those things to you. It's a lot easier to not take those things personally and have them all compound on top of your head and make you feel like the only choice of existence you have is to be walking around with a label that says jerk-faced jerk on your forehead. Trademark. Yeah. You can use it. Okay. Now, why is that important? Well, one, it just feels way better to not think that the only option you have when something happens that you didn't expect is that it happened because you deserve to be punished because you're a jerk-faced jerk. Like that option sucks. It's terrible. Right? So in the moment, it gives you the possibility of not that. Whatever else that might be. And it's kind of cool when you're like, well, there might be a bunch of other reasons. I don't even know what they are. But the fact that there might be a bunch of other reasons really soothes the idea that I'm a jerk-faced jerk who's worthless, that deserves to be punished, and has my environment, including the universe, conspiring to do it.